it's afternoon. So I figured you all were wondering what has happened to me. As you can see, I'm home. Unfortunately, while I was gone, this happened. My whole entire line with the houses are all down. So we're gonna have to fix that, but not right now. It is quite crazy. I've been home for a little bit over 24 hours, and I had to get some sample quilts sent out. Those are done. I have been working on those. Tying things up here at the house, and I don't have my glasses. Oh, let me try these. Let me see if these are going to work. These are my new ones that weren't that great for reading. Yeah, I can't see anything with these still. I'm going to have to deal with that after my surgery. So, I'm having surgery tomorrow, 8 a.m., bright and early. So, good morning. I'm not good morning. I got to get that out of my head. I'm always in here in the morning. Hello, Dawn and Nikki and Michelle. You're working on your carefree quilt. Oh, I like that, carefree quilt. Hello, so Terry and Lisa from the Awkward Quilter and Linda. So I'm home. The flight went over about half hour to 45 minutes because we went around the hurricane. They said we were gonna go for it and we were going around, so we took the long way home in the airplane, which was fine. They said we were gonna have lots of turbulence. We didn't. It was really a great ride. Good afternoon, Pat. And yes, so my grandma, she's holding her own. I spoke on the phone and you know what? My mom's probably going to call Ann here soon, and this is the only time I had, so I just want to let you know I'm home. I'm okay. Grammy is holding her own with my mom right now, and I have surgery tomorrow morning, more extensive than we thought, so it's a long one. I didn't realize how long, so it puts me at a different category. So I will appreciate any prayers and things because I will be under longer than expected. But in any case, we're positively thinking we're going to be fine. Everything's going to be great. Honey's going to be great. He went and we picked up, some mail, and I've got a card here from someone. And oh, so this is cute. So this is a get well card. Forget the bills. It's kind of hard to forget the bills. That's why I did a 2-3 yard quilt, soon to be, for future book. Because I got to get the cash still flowing in here. Because I will be out for 8 weeks. Healing prayers. Thank you so much. So forget the bills, forget the news, forget the phone, forget the shoes, forget your life and things to do. I can't forget quilting and just take care of you. Well, thank you, Helen. I hope you have a uneventful surgery and great recovery, and see you when you are back on YouTube, even just for a chat. I love the ones you did in Puerto Rico. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And she wrote something personal that only her and I know about. And it's all good news. So thank you. I'm so glad things are up on the bright side. So we'll have to put that up. And then I got my cotton cuts because, yes, I am an ambassador. And I am an ambassador for them for a while. Hello, Catherine. And this is the Under the Sea. I have no idea. It is... So this came, obviously, when I was still in Puerto Rico. I was supposed to be home when this came, but then unexpected things happened, right? So there we are. So we've got this, and we're going to open it up together. And let's see. Here we go. It says, caution, opening box may lead to spontaneous quilting. That's what it says there. So that's totally, this is cool. So let's see what we have. Again, if I see my mom's calling in, because visitations between 5 and 6, I'm just going to cut this short, just letting you know. And I'm all excited to see what colorway I will be sewing with. Are we ready? Here we are. Oh, they must know that I have this new thing for Cafe. You know, I had put there was different choices, and you know, one was Tulip Pink, and then I fell in love with the Cape fabric that was gifted to me. So yay, I get to sew with Cape. I'm excited because I really did fall in love with his fabric, and I really don't have any. And now you saw I used every last scrap of it, so I get to sew with Cape. I'm so excited. I am absolutely so excited. Thank you, Cotton Cuts, and it is called Atlantis. Atlantis. So we are sewing Atlantis. Oh, look at the fabulous fabric. Oh, I'm loving it. It's going to be perfect for Puerto Rico because it's blue. It's blue. Look at it. It's blue. Let's see. Are you friends with Sister Chicks? Yes, I am. We did a collab. We have to do another collab together. I might have to figure that one out when I get better. Not right this second. Hello, Chloe. So July 25th was clue number 1, and then clue number 2 is for August 29th. So so I'll be doing Atlantis. Welcome to the fall 2025 mystery quilt under the sea. This is our 18th puzzle mystery quilt at Cotton Cuts, and we are so excited about this new design from our partner Sheila Christensen. We are sure you'll love the beautiful quilt you make. Well, I've loved them so far. It's fabulous. And that's it. And which reminds me, because I have been paying and ordering like the extra borders and the accent kits and the backing, so I have to do that. And here is clue 1. Look at that fabric. Oh, I'm loving it. I don't know what has gotten into me with this Cape fabric. It takes someone to open up my eyes. And then we have a nice little pad, and then we have some fabric. So I don't know if I want to take this out completely. I do need to sew up clue 1. I had all intentions of sewing up clue 1 today, and I even printed it out. This is 2, 3, 4. I just want to see what's going on here. Whoa, there is some gifties. And okay, clue 10. Oh, there's a pen in clue 10. But here, I'm going to pull these out. This is the Oops kit. You can order an Oops kit, and then now we can actually see the fabric. So we're going to open up this Oops kit so we can see. Di and you need to do a retreat together with April and Tracy on the sewing channel. That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. Hello, Yesenia. How are you? All right, so this is one which I sewed with this fabric, if you recall. So I like that. This must be the fabric for me. And then we have this piece. I'm going to show you, because his stuff is kind of big, so you have to kind of see it in big. Isn't that just scrumptious? Oh my. Kate, you are going to kill my wallet here after I'm done. Look at this. Then we have this. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? It's a good thing I'm on a spending spree. I have all these packages to open up, and I had just gotten another thing from someone. I'm getting a package from a certain someone, and I don't know. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen after surgery tomorrow. I mean, I'm assuming I'm not going to be doing a live. Maybe I'll do a live in my bed because I'll be bored, I'll be probably bored. No, actually it won't be, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see where I am, but maybe we'll have a live in bed and I can open things. I have some packages back there. I have two back there, and I'm one coming from another person. So I have two others. I may do a quick live to open up those packages separate from this because this is my cotton cuts live. I had to get that in, but these fabrics are gorgeous. Make a house block. Yes, we have time. You guys got another 8 weeks to make house blocks and tree blocks, because at this point, please, I am going to be, that was not, we'll be lucky if that happens in December at this point. So that's what I'm going to do. Atlantis, I'm so excited. I really am so excited. So let's see. So this here is Hummingbird. And this is the Flyway, not fly away like I've been saying, Flyway. And this is Clue 7. So I'll be doing that. And then this is my Clue 7. But right now I have, oh, this is my Clue 2. Haha, top secret. Can't show you that. But here is my Clue 1 for Under the Sea. Under the sea. I love Little Mermaid. Under the sea. Yes, I actually wanted to call my daughter Ariel. Instead, she became Angelica. All right, so you can still sign up. Oh, hi, Mom. Just got to Agua Dia. I told them that once you call me that I'm getting off the live so I could talk to Grandma. They're all forewarned. So, Under the Sea. So I am doing Atlantis. This is Clue 1. You can still order yours. You can sign up until September 25th. But, you know, things get sold out and stuff like that. So you have till September 25th. And then if you remember, because I have a whole bunch of y'all that didn't remember, and again, I think you could call them, but I'm not sure. You could use promo code LeannaC, and they added another letter. They did this to everyone. So it's LEANNA. Double N's there to this time. SEA. Leanna C. LEANNACSEA. Hello, Jennifer. Not affected by power outage, but thank you for asking. There was a power outage? Oh, that is Linda. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We're not affected. And you know, Mom, if you're affected by a power outage, feel free to come to my house where there may not be a power outage and make yourself at home there. So, okay, so I did that all, right? So, you know, you have till September 25th. You can use Leanna SEA. You'll get a little free gift. It's all going to be fun. Remember, this is pre-cut. I have brought this with me to Puerto Rico. This is how I started with cotton cuts. I bought stitchets from them and mystery bags, which they have in their shop, and they ship to Puerto Rico. And that's how I started with cotton cuts. Oh, this is going back many years ago. This is many, many years ago. So just know, easy, portable, take it with you. This time I didn't have, you know, this time I didn't, but you know, this year has been quite a whirlwind. I was talking to Fran from Fabric Cafe, and I said to her, I tell you, I left festival, and my life went, whoops, upside down the week later. Hello, Norma. But we're going to move on, march forward. We're going to grab this. This is a big clue, so I do not think I will be able to sew it all, but we will see. So there's a lot of pieces, and we are gonna go, and I'm going to have, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. We're gonna have to, this is new to me. So what I need to do is, I'm just so excited. I can't contain myself. I really am so excited that I'm sewing with Cape again. Who knew Cape fabric would bring so much excitement to me? All right. Here we go. We need this because this is going to tell us our fabric. So let's move all this down. Now, with the other one, Flyway, they had given us this little guy. And I loved this because I put my letters on this. And so here we are. I'm going to sort this out. And so this and this looks like they're the same fabric. This one is different. And there's a lot of pieces and parts here. That looks the same. And these two look the same. This looks the same. And then we have that and this. I'm just going to look at this one last time. No, see this, this, and this are the same as that. And this goes with this. See? I had to look, double check, triple check. All right, so A fabric is, so whoever is doing Atlantis with me, this is our A fabric. So we're going to put that on A. And then our B fabric is this fabric here. So that is our B. Our C fabric, oops, looks like this. Hello, Regina. Hi, all. Leanna call you tonight. But aren't you going to call me with Grandma in a little bit? Hi, Regina. I'm at school, but open YouTube. Oh, great. Hi, Deb. Deb's in the house here. So we have E. And E is this fabric. And we have F right here. Hello, Candace. And that's this fabric here. What was C? Did I forget something? That's A, B, C. Oh, I didn't do D. We need D. D is the fabulous polka dot fabric. So we'll put that. Again, I do love that. And my cotton cuts pen from another previous one. I'm just cotton cuts out today. So the first thing that they have us do is that we are going to take an F. An F, we're going to take two Fs, put that here. And then we need some Bs. So we're going to need two Bs. And they go to the right. And then two Cs. And those go to the left. That would be step one. Then step two, we're going to make two. And we need two Ds and two Bs. So we have our B and our, this is our B. And where's, oh, here's our D. Right here's our D. We're going to need two of those. So we're going to do the two D's and the two B's. I'm putting everything on here. And then the next thing we need to do is two of C's and D's again. So we're going to put D here. Basically, we're making a 4-patch. And here's our C's. And we've got that. And then we're going to just do this because it gets complicated after this. So let's go with this. So and now I'm having a hard time because I do not have my reading glasses and those new reading glasses don't work. All right. So how's everyone doing? You know, that we had the hurricane that day and that was fun. I left in the morning. That was fun too. I was just happy once we, oh, you know, I need to turn this on. Once we landed, yesterday, I was exhausted yesterday. So exhausted. So I was in bed for a lot. And then when I wasn't in bed, I was sewing. And cleaning a little because, you know, I love you, honey, but there's a difference between woman clean and man clean in this house. I was corrected that someone said to me, oh, you want my man's clean than my clean. I was like, okay. So, yeah, so I was just putting, you know, some finishing touches on things the way I like them clean. So I did that yesterday. And hold on, there we are. We went when we had so much traffic coming home from, he picked me up in the airport and he actually came inside the airport. I had a 90-day fiance moment. That's what I called it, because I get out to go to baggage and there is my man, my honey. Hi, Aisha. He was there waiting for me in the baggage area. I said, the only thing you were missing were those flowers and balloons. I said, next time, don't forget the flowers and the balloons. He kind of chuckled. He was like, okay. Oh, he was excited to see me. I was excited to see him. We were apart for a while. It felt like forever. So yeah, so that was nice, but we had a lot of traffic. But on our way home, we did go ahead and go to Trader Joe's, and we got we did some food shopping because he's like, there's nothing at home. So we did some food shopping, basically like things I normally don't buy, but we knew that, you know, we needed to do a couple different things. So we bought some salad kits, and so that he, you know, I knew I was going to be busy today and yesterday. And we bought a lot of frozen meals we put in the freezer too. We put that in the freezer so that it'd be easy since he's working. And today he surprised me and came home early because he did. And then here I am. I said, sorry, honey, I got to work. I got to finish up. And I did. I finished up the other things. And I said, I'm going to go on a quick live because, you know, I don't want anybody worrying about me. I'm good. So he said, no problem. I will see you when you're done. Now, what is I'm looking, here it is. I just want to make sure I have my colors right. So D is that and B is this, because then this way I don't have to pick if I do something weird. Okay, we're good. Oh, I guess I should follow directions. So this gets pressed this way and this gets pressed this way. So that comes down. Here we are. All right, now we are getting a Trader Joe's in mid-Missouri. We're excited. Yes, well, this is the only time I ever get to go here is like when we go to the airport, because it's in New Jersey, actually. So it's on our way home from the airport. All right, so we have this. And again, everything, this is C. So C's at the bottom. Okay, so that goes there and this goes here. I'm loving this. I am so loving Cave. Again, anybody got scraps laying around, I'll put them to good use. I am home. Hi, Sherry. I am home. I'm home. I'm home. All right, so now I have this like that, and I need to press this. Oops. Let me get this right. I have to press this up, right? No. D and D goes here. That's C. What did I do here? Oh, I see what I did. I'm confusing myself completely. Okay. Oh, I did something wrong. We're not making a 4 patch. This is D and B. Yeah, I did this wrong. And that's why we have these handy dandy eyebrow. I don't know why I thought we were making a 4 patch. We're not making a 4 patch. Hi, Andrea. Good afternoon. Uh-oh. There we are. So there we go. We're ready. I should not just assume that I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Luke? I guess everybody's coming home early today. Hot commodity. So for good old sake, let's see. We haven't done this in a while. Here we go. Oh, I must have done this already. Okay, here we go. We're going to the Netherlands, folks. We're going to the Netherlands. See what disaster we can get ourselves, or the pickles we get ourselves in. So here we go. How to greet a business associate from the Netherlands. A business associate. Okay, a business associate. Let's see. Okay, A. No, I don't want you to see it. Okay, A. Kiss your associate 3 times on alternate cheeks. B. Shake your associate's hand using both hands, placing one hand over the other. Or C. Shake your associate's hand, but do so by grabbing his or her right forearm. We're trying to survive. The game of survival. Clearly, I can't read instructions. All right. So let's go back to what I was doing. Okay, so D, and this is D and B. And D and goes like this. And that goes this way. So we're going to do that. So we have D, B, and C and D. And then we have our C flying geese. All right. So what we're supposed to be doing is putting these all together in this way, but I didn't do it right when well, according to this, I did it right. Wait a second. C, oh, no, I didn't. C and D, and then D and B, and then C and B. Okay, so that's what I did wrong. So here you are. We have a whole bunch of A's. So how to greet a business associate from the Netherlands is ding, 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 A. You are all right. You are all right. So A is the answer. Oh boy, while you're in the Netherlands, we're getting mugged. Yes. So how to survive a mugging. Don't go on vacation with me. I tell you, it's always an interesting experience. A, if you are not in danger, simply surround your belongings. Surrender. If you're not in danger, simply surrender your belongings. If your attacker has harmful intentions, strike them in the eyes or groin. B, scream loudly and perform some martial arts style kicks in the air. Or C, wet your pants. Or if you can't do that, drool profusely and act absolutely crazy. That's what it says. There's some crazy choices. I'm telling you, there's some crazy choices going on over here today. Some crazy choices. So now this, let's see, this gets pressed up. And then this comes here. So anybody here on the chat doing Atlantis by any chance? Is that a colorway that any of y'all picked? I don't know which one I would prefer to do, although I do like pee in your pants and drool. Yeah, it's a little much, isn't it? They are a little much. So here we are, and it is A. We are doing A. If you are not in danger, simply surrender your belongings. If your attacker has harmful intentions, strike them in the eyes or groin. And if you are like me and you're walking around with high heels, maybe because you just wanted to be fancy that day, you take those heels and stick it right in their eyes and where the sun don't shine and under down there, make them hurt with those heels. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Oh, no. Now we went into the water. I skipped the PMQ, but looking at your fabrics, I am reconsidering. They are scrumptious. Oh, I did B. They laughed themselves to death. Yep. So now I don't know how this happened because this always happens to us. Hello, Quilting Frog. So here we are. You ready? Ditto. I worked this. Yep, and hurt them. How to remove jellyfish tentacles. So guess what? We didn't wear our pantyhose when swimming this time. And we know we should be wearing pantyhose when we swim, but we still decide not to because it's just not cool. So how to remove jellyfish tentacles. A, pull or wipe off the tentacles with your hands as quickly as possible. B, shower in cold water as soon as possible. Or C, using cloth or seaweed to shield your hands, wipe off the tentacles with sand. And I am doing the small size. And then I'll give you a story. So while I was in the hospital with my grandmother, when she was in the emergency room, the guy next to her apparently had some kind of, he was in the water, had some kind of anaphylactic shock situation. And they brought him from the beach in his swim trunks. They had taken him out of the water. He had an episode. And his kiddos were sitting there and saying to him, Dad, do you remember what happened? And he thinks it was a jellyfish. He thinks he was stung by a jellyfish. So I want to know what beach that was because I didn't want to go to that beach. That beach was a far beach. It was a beach by that hospital, not the beaches I go to. I've never seen a jellyfish by the beaches we go to. So yeah. But he wasn't sure either. But he said it was a sea creature. They were thinking it was a jellyfish. So that's what that should look like. We should be right here. Now, from here, we need to add A. So A a long piece of A, just like this. So we need to add that to the left. And we're gonna grab this, and it should, if I did everything right, just kind of fall right on there really nice. And it does. All right. And all of you are saying C. You are all saying C. So it is C, using cloth or seaweed to shield your hand, wipe off the tentacles with sand. That will teach us. We should all be wearing our pantyhose, I guess. My question is, where do we find pantyhose? I don't think they're not. I haven't seen them in forever. I've seen them a lot in thrift stores. Okay. Oh, but now this. So remember when we were trying to say hello to our coworker over there? Well, now, how to survive if you're caught surfing the web, not surfing the water, surfing the web instead of working. So instead of working, we all decided to go on YouTube and watch a live, look at videos, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So now how are we going to survive this with our boss? A, claim that your computer has been doing strange things lately and that it brought up this site without your knowledge. B, claim that a pop-up window came up while you were on a work-related site and you weren't aware of it. Or C, claim that you're using the site for work. Construct a reason why this is so. I haven't seen the egg lately at Amazon. So we have this part done. Oh, these colors are looking fabulous. I'm getting sea vibes. I am getting sea vibes, amoebas. Some of this stuff looks very amoeba-ish. Stuff that you would see in the sea. So we have this. This looks like this is good for right now. We're going to put that aside. Now it's saying we need to get this back. Oh. And we need to go and put together a HST using A's and B's. So A is right here. We need 2 of them. Put that there. And then B is here. A is here. Here is B. So those 2 go together. And then we need this B. That's that. So this is something we need to sew here and put that together. Then we need our D blocks right here. This has got a little side pantyhose egg. You haven't seen those pantyhose eggs, right? Remember them? I do remember those. All right, so we're going to put an E. Oh, not these. These are, I think these are the E's we need. I think we need the big E's. Maybe. Nope. The small E triangle. The small E triangle. Let's try that again. The small E triangle. This. And we need 2 of these. And they need to go on all sides here. So we're doing like a square and a square type of situation here. All right. So let's start sewing this. and keep going. So here he is. Nobody has, we have B, how to survive if you're caught surfing the web instead of doing your work. And the answer is B, claim that a pop-up window came up while you were on a work-related site and you weren't aware of it. Yeah. Well, I wonder how that would go. Yeah, that's done. Here. Oh, here we go. After everything was done, we need to, how to prevent a child from crying excessively. How to prevent a child crying excessively. Excessive crying. A, vary your routine so that the infant doesn't get bored and has plenty of stimulation and excitement. B, don't give the infant too much attention early on so that he or she doesn't become overly dependent. Or C, provide the infant with as much attention as possible early on. I feel like there's a D out there. I just don't know what it is. Sing to them and try to have fun. See, that's a D. All right, let's see how we are going to press this. So we're pressing this towards the B. Then they will be distracted. Very true. All right, so we have A is up there, B's there, and then we're going to take this here and put that right over. Make sure I did that one right. I did. You do know that what causing them to cry, you need to hold them and investigate. See, another good D answer. Another good D answer. All right, so the answer is, hold on, I just want to get this on here just so, there we are. Provide the infant with as much attention as possible early on. Now my Butter's there in the other room. He was a crier. That boy never shut up. Since the moment he was born, he did not stop crying. He had colic. He just was a crier for 2 months. They were trying to figure out what was up with that boy for 2 months. He got over it. He may have been a little gassy. All right, so we have this. And we will put, we are pressing, here it is, towards the big piece. And then that's what we look like there. And now we're going to take these and these, ready? And put them together. So we're going to take this piece here. And everything should lay perfect, which it does. This is when pins are needed at this point, I feel. And we'll grab this one. This is really exciting to me. Very exciting. Alrighty, there we are. I just want to make sure that that's nested. There it is. Now it's nested. My oldest was a crier. He's my youngest. He's going to have a birthday this month. Birthday month. Okay, so we have that one, and we're going to come over here and press these out. And now we are going to add the other ones. Here they are. And with this, let's see. We told you about the crying baby. Okay. How to get rid of green hair after swimming? Well, what did you swim in? Did you go and swim in the lake that they died with, like, for St. Patrick's Day? I don't think I ever swam and my hair turned green. That's a new one on me. All right, well, he is having a birthday soon. Not quite yet. Next month. He will be 25. All right, so here we go. How to get rid of green hair after swimming. A, beat 1 cup of mayonnaise together with 1 egg. Apply to the hair and leave in for 5 minutes before rinsing. B, apply a deep conditioner to the hair and leave in overnight. Or C, dissolve 6 aspirins in a bottle of vinegar and apply to the hair and leave in for 15 minutes before rinsing. Please let me know if this has happened to you, because I honestly has never heard of this before. And if you did, were you swimming on St. Patrick's Day in some kind of something that they had with green dye? Hi, Sheila. Here we go. I just saw you. So, pool with chlorine in it. They must have used sun in and got in a pool. When you bleach your hair, it turns green. Green hair is a blonde hair problem. Vinegar is the answer. Chlorine turns blonde hair greenish color. My mom used to put vinegar in my hair and not rinse it. Swimming at the YMCA all summer. Okay. Mayo overnight while having your head wrapped in a towel. I think it only happens to blondes. I swam a lot as a child, had blonde hair, and yes, it did it to me. Is that why they have those plastic rubber caps? When I was a kid, everybody had a plastic rubber cap, but I didn't. I didn't like them. They tangled up my hair. They were a you-know-what to put on and take off. Hello? Someone's up here. Butters? Dylan. Who's up here? Who's messing with me right now? Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh, it must be Butters. Oh, that's you. I use that. Oh, wait. I used to use flat beer from a beer tap. Otherwise, I would have green hair. Obviously, I didn't use them because my hair turned green. It would lighten my hair. My hair turned green when I was a teacher. Okay. A lot of green hair going on. That's definitely not a problem I had. And I'm like thinking like leprechaun, like what? What in the world? Okay. So we have this like this, and then this. Oh, I don't want to. That would have been a nightmare if I did that. Okay. So this comes down like this. And we'll put the next one. And there we are. Oh, I'm loving this cave. I'm loving it. There we are. I have my square in a squares. What else needs to happen here? Let's see. You know what? We can do this. We can finish this. Actually, we can finish this. So we have our square in a square. The next thing we need to do is we need to take our 4 biggies. So there they are. And then our B's that go here. And we're going to make some more flying geese. So the answer to this very vinegar problem here that we have is C, dissolve 6 aspirin in a bowl of vinegar. Apply to the hair and leave in for 15 minutes before rinsing. All right, here we go. How to sanitize a germ-ridden phone. How to sanitize a germ-ridden phone. A, go to the first aid kit. Get ibuprofen and dissolve 2 tablets in a few tablespoons of water. Dip a paper towel in the solution and wipe down the phone. B, use toothpaste and a toothbrush. Rinse well. C, use alcohol and cotton balls. Do not use the phone for a few minutes after cleaning it. And with that said, I'm going to go run these through. And we will have clue 1 all done for under the sea. Now I'm going to have to find a picture of myself. I have to get Honey to make me a thumbnail. Maybe with me under the sea. And how are we going to press these? We are going to press these out. So we have a lot of C's, and it says, I carry small bottle of alcohol to sanitize things. So Terry, I love Cape Fabric. I didn't join this time. Things sold out too quickly. Oh, I'm telling you, I am so gaga right now. Still using my Tula and don't have any of the new stuff, and I'm all right with that. But I love this cave. I can easily switch over to cave for a little bit. All right, here we are. Just so blessed doing the large cave. I did cave for Tree of Life. Oh, great. So she's doing the large version. There we are. All right, so now we have this, and the next step is we're going to take these nice big flying geese, and we are going to add it to the square in a square. So we have that. And I don't know when my next live is because I've missed y'all so much, and I wish I could figure out when my next live will be. I feel like my whole life is like very upside down right now. All right, so we are going to do this. What time is your surgery tomorrow, and how long I can before? So I don't know the exact time it's going to start. I have to check in at the hospital at 8, and it is a 3-hour plus surgery. Yeah. Apparently, after looking over some things that they were looking over, they have to perform 10 procedures. There was an optional procedure that would have added another 20 minutes to my surgery, 20 minutes to a half an hour. And we opted not to do that. We may have to go in and do that maybe in a couple of months. We're going to see how everything goes. But because I was going to be down for so long, you know, they did not want to add another half hour. They really needed to get I mean, it's not that it's optional. It's just, it all depends on how my body reacts. Obviously, she said if I'm in there and it has to get done, it'll get done then. Thank you. I appreciate you all. But for right now, we're gonna go with what she's got situated. All right. So you know, we got to weigh the pros and cons of everything. You're home safe, and yes, I am. All right. So you will have, if you are doing this, you will have 2 that look like this. Look how beautiful. And 2 that look like this. Now, I am not going to do clue 7. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. I will do clue 7, but it won't be until after I recoup some, because I've run out of time. I'm tired. I did pack my car, so I have this here. I'm going to just leave it on here for my honey, because he can always bring that downstairs to me. I won't be able to do stairs for a while. So, and I don't know about sewing. Very colorful, very beautiful. It sure is. And I have to get a plastic bin. I have one somewhere. Things are a little wonky right now. So I'm going to just put this right back in here, because they gave us a box to store all this in. There isn't any reason why I should just keep it right in here. So Atlantis Clue 1 is done. I'm super excited. I need to take a picture of that. What am I doing? So I will see you all soon. Don't know when. But I do have 2 pink packages. So I'll have to open up those pink packages. and it'll be another day. I may just have Honey bring it. If I'm feeling good, I may have him bring it to my bed and we can open it up there. So everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, or good night. Yes, take care of yourself. We're all very important here. Pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Again, if you are interested, Under the Sea, Leanna, Leannasea, Under the Sea at Cotton Cuts. You can go check them out. Can someone let us know how you are, when you are out of surgery? I will try to figure that out. Honey is very shy, and apparently I'm not allowed to be around the phone for 24 hours because they say people do stupid things on their phones when they get out of anesthesia. Maybe on Facebook or something. Well, yeah, he has access to my phone. You can have someone text me. Yes, I can do that, Sheila. I can absolutely do that. Yes. Oh, good. Yes. How about my daughter? My daughter is okay. She's doing okay. Her eye surgery is another thing that's coming up. And I'm not sure. You can do a community post. Yes. That sounds good. Yes, that sounds good. So honey has, yeah, I haven't figured all that out, but yes, we can figure it out. Anyway, everyone take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. I will see you all as soon as I possibly can. Take care. Bye-bye.